Don't you just hate it when you're shopping for sunglasses and you try some on, but they have that stupid little plastic thing in the middle. So you put them on and it's hanging around the middle, but you can't take that off until you buy them. But you don't know if you want to buy them yet until you know how they look without the plastic thing on. And so it's pretty much just pointless. So don't you just hate it?
I hate this next one.
Don't you just hate it when?
Yeah, that's a really good one, but I hate this next one. And this has happened to me multiple times, and I really hate it. The person behind you in the supermarket runs his or her cart into the back of your ankle. That hurts, and I don't like it. It doesn't hurt as much as stepping on Legos or stepping on any of those bad things, but it does hurt. Steven's the next one.
Don't you just hate it? This one is funny. When you're in the elevator and it stops at every floor, but nobody gets on. So you're pretty much making all of these pointless stops that nobody's going to get on. You're the only one on the elevator, and it's just wasting time. And oh, that's so funny because it's so relatable. Okay.
I don't like the next few, so I'm gonna just skip to the one that I like. Don't you just hate it when you step in dog poop, but it's just not bad enough that you step in dog poop. You don't realize it until you walk all across your house, all across your living room floor, all across your hard floor tiles, your carpet, all across everything. And you just have to clean up all that dog poop. Don't you just hate that? I know I do.
Okay, I'm actually going to go back to the one right before this, because that's so relatable, because all I ever do is cook with cans.
That's true.
Don't you just hate it when you open a can of soup and the lid falls in?
Yes.
So you open it up and the lid just slides down, and the only way to get it out is to pour the soup out, but it's, oh gosh, it's just such a pet peeve. Oh my gosh. Don't you just hate it when?
Yeah, that is a pet peeve. Oh yeah, I've never done this or know anyone that has done this. Don't you just hate it when you drink from a soda can into which someone has extinguished a cigarette?
Yes.
Oh, no, even a better one. Don't you just hate it when you slice your tongue licking an envelope? I've done that too many times.
You get a paper cut and it's like, oh.
It's like right here and it really hurts. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's really stinks. All right, Steven, go ahead.
Okay.
Do the dog.
Don't you just hate it when there's a dog in the neighborhood that barks at everything?
And I will confess to having one of those dogs.
He's not wrong.
No.
Everything.
My dog barks at grass. He barks at dirt. He barks at air. He barks at everything.
Except for when he's in the house. Then he's like...
When he's in the house, he falls asleep and sleeps for 13, 14 hours straight. Put him outside and he starts barking. Barking, 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 barking.
So don't you just hate that? Gosh. Your turn.
Oh, I hate these people. The people who blast their horns in their car when you're trying to let a pedestrian finish crossing. Because you're just trying to be nice. You're just trying to follow the rules and pedestrians first, right? But no, they're way too impatient. They have somewhere better to be.
Yeah.
And faster. And Steven's turn.
Just a sec.
He's trying to find a good one.
Okay. I actually have an old, really crappy little radio / TV thing.
Oh, that radio. That one, yeah.
And I hate it. Don't you just hate it when a station comes in brilliantly while you're listening to the radio, but you're standing near it, but it buzzes and like crackles and just splits and drifts away every time you move. So if you want to listen to the station, you can't move. You have to stand there.
That really sounds like it's terrible. I don't think neither one of us have ever had this happen to us, and I can say that because he doesn't have a filling on his tooth. So I'm just gonna say this, and then actually say the one that I want to. And probably those of you that have fillings, maybe this has happened to you.
Like anyone's gonna watch our show.
Yeah, true enough. But where was it? A piece of foil candy wrapper makes electrical contact with your filling. That sounds painful.
I don't have one, but that
sounds really painful. Okay, so here's the one I'm actually gonna say. You rub on hand cream, lotion, or soap, and you can't turn the doorknob to get out of the bathroom. You're stuck in the bathroom. You either have to wipe off the lotion or hand cream or soap or whatever you had in your hand, or you're just stuck in the bathroom if you didn't have a towel or anything to wipe it on. You're just stuck in the bathroom for like 5 minutes. Very inconvenient.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't you just hate it when you set the alarm on your digital clock for, this says 7 p.m., but I set my alarm clock for, I was going to set it for 9 a.m. because I usually sleep way past that no matter what time I go to bed. And instead I set it for 9 p.m. So I'm in bed at like 8:30 and I go to sleep and it wakes me up and you know, it's still dark, so I thought maybe the blinds were shut all the way or something, and so I get up, and it's only been 30 minutes. I don't know how I could have been this ignorant, but it's only been 30 minutes since I fell asleep. So I get up, and I go out into my living room, and my mom is, like, on her computer, and I say, "Hey, what's for breakfast?" And she just stares at me with these eyes that say, "Oh my gosh, that asylum is just getting closer in your future." So, I mean, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. I'm gonna comment on that. When school starts, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I know, it's terrible. I know, but it takes me a while. It takes me a while to get ready in the morning. So, I have done this before. I set my alarm, and I think it's 5:30 a.m., but actually I accidentally set it for 5:30 p.m., and I go to sleep about 8 o'clock, so I don't really wake up until school has started, and I'm late for the first day of school. I've done that too many times.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Don't you just hate it?
Yes.
When you had a pen in your hand only a second ago, and now you can't find it? Yes. I did that with my tablet today.
I always think somebody stole it, so then I accuse everybody of that.
When I work at Domino's, I work on carryout, so I have a pen at all times. And I'll set it down for a half second, and I can't find it, and I think that all of the drivers just stole it. Because they have done that before. But every time I accuse them, and 99.9% of the time, they didn't steal it. Okay, Steven, go ahead. We're gonna do 2 more of these each.
Okay. Don't you just hate it when you can't look up the correct spelling of a word in the dictionary because you don't know how to spell it. So you don't know where to look.
It's happened too many times.
So there's no point. You can't do it because you don't know the spelling. So
I really hate it when I'm trying to look up a word and I don't know which letter it starts with. It's only happened to me once, but it does happen. Okay.
Dude, we should totally do like an episode of like life hacks. You know what life hacks are?
Yeah, if we can get some actual hacks that are good.
We should do that.
If we can get some good ones, because usually most of the ones online aren't very good. Okay. I don't wear glasses. I can't do that one.